step of sustainable waste management was assuring the achievement of social economic goals while reducing negative impact on the environment. Sustainability was described as the evaluation of environmental, economic, and social impacts of available waste alternative treatments. Sustainable waste management could be visible when materials were reused, recycled, and disposal waste was reduced to conserve landfills for future generations. Significantly, some major factors needed to be analyzed in sustainable waste management, namely the current population of human beings, population growth, and per capita waste generation in that area. So population human being, the world was 7.8 billion last year, which actually increased 1.05% from the year 2019. The rise of human population added to economic growth and evolution in standard of living, which subsequently generated an excessive amount of waste in most developing countries. So every year, each city in the world produced 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste, which concurrently 33% of this waste was not managed environmentally. So global waste production forecasted to increase about 70% by the year 2050 due to the increase of human population, which currently produce 2 billion tons of waste annually. So it's very a lot. The quantities of uncollected waste in urban areas were estimated in the range of 40 to 70% from discarded materials. So this happened due to deficiencies of waste management, which could create pollution to the environment. So broadly, waste can be categorized into two, which is biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. So waste as the end of the product life cycle, usually not useful or unwanted, which needed to be disposed in the landfill. So biodegradable waste was also known as wet waste, such as kitchen waste, garden waste, and sanitary waste. And non-biodegradable waste was referring as dry waste, like peppers, plastic, containers, metals, glass, rubber, clothing, and furniture. So these further categorized as municipal solid waste, industrial waste, agriculture waste, and road waste. So to manage, especially in developing countries. The municipal solid waste was a crucial matter due to high cost in management, which could also lead to environmental issues if the waste was not managed properly. 64% of the waste produced in Malaysia was municipal solid waste, which is placed is at the highest rank of generated waste composition. In the meantime, industrial waste produced 25%, followed by commercial waste 8%, and last composition was 3%, which come from construction waste. So in Malaysia, the most type of waste identified was municipal solid waste that consisted of organic waste, household and restaurants. Typically, most of the organic waste was including food waste, kitchen waste, and garden waste. And sadly, food waste was the highest production of waste among waste generated daily in Malaysia. One of the biggest challenges to dispose the municipal solid waste was not having adequate landfill sites, as there were too much waste to fill up at the sites in short time. Moreover, human population was getting increased annually, which led to high cost of land and lack of land available. Other than that, assorted environmental problem could have occurred from landfill sites such as groundwater contamination, leachate, toxic gases, and odor diffusion, which mostly come from the organic waste. So this problem also related with condition of weather in Malaysia that experiencing hot and rainy days, which suited for the microbes to degrade soil and organic waste. At the same time, the degradation of waste could have diffused leachate together with bad odor. Due to this, sustainably, in order to prevent environmental problems and subsequently provide convenient infrastructure for the future generation. So every year, there are more than 1.3 billion tons of waste have been produced around the world. So Malaysia, with population of 32 million, according to the statistic from the World Bank, each person 1.17 kilogram of waste generated in every house and in every day in Malaysia. So based on the statistics, the estimation of 4 million kilogram per day, which genuinely enormously in amount. So currently, Malaysia produces an average of 40,500 tons of waste, and only 5% is recycled. So these issues were impacting the environment, economic, and social. And subsequently, about a quarter of 1.3 billion of tons of edible food generated for human consumption, which being wasted each year, could actually feed for 800 million of hungry people. So food waste, solid waste composition in Malaysia, food waste. In Malaysia, we have actually thrown the most in the food waste, which is 44.5%, which is the highest waste composition contributed by household in Malaysia, followed by plastic and diapers. So hence, this study was kind of back to nature, which could protect the environment by reducing the use of landfill sites and cost of disposal. This method was a natural breakdown of food waste method by using black soldier fly larvae, which could also accelerate the composting of food waste. Due to large quantities of waste in Malaysia, there were some issues which occurred regarding to this method. Disposing of food waste using incinerators stronger than carbon dioxide, which cause climate change and public production of food waste could lead to emission of greenhouse gases, bad odor, and toxic leachate once the food waste disposed to the landfill sites. In the meantime, once the capacity of landfill site was full, government needed to find another proper site to become new landfill, which brought a problem where Malaysia had inadequate of landfill resources. So this project is carried out in Batu Pahat, in Johor, Batu Pahat, Malaysia, which is in Pura Kencana. So at the same time, according to Department of Statistics Malaysia, number of human population in Johor was stated 3.78 million, which could have caused an increase in generating waste in this state. According, Johor had actually produced 1,590,000 tons waste per year of municipal solid waste, which placed it as the second highest production of waste in Malaysia. So in Johor, specifically in Taman Pura Kencana, Sri Gading, the highest amount of waste were food waste, approximately 44%, due to population of human beings in that area. So due to this, we're trying to cut down the amount of waste and working towards zero waste before entering the landfill. Subsequently, there are many types of insects could be used in this method, such as black soldier fly larva, housefly, codling moth, cricket, and in China, they use cockroaches. Okay, so among of these types, the best stated in previous study is using black soldier fly larva. So that's why we use black soldier fly larva. This was due to high feed transforming ratio and covered nutrient from any kind of organic waste, such such as debris of rotten animals and plants. At the same time, accelerate composting could be obtained by using BSF larvae, which were ruthlessly feeders of decomposting organic materials. So this figure shows a life cycle of BSF, which involve 5 phases, namely eggs, larva, prepupa, pupa, and adults. Among all of these phases, hatching eggs and adults, BSF were having minimal time in this life cycle compared to larva and pupa phases. The lifespan of adult BSF was 5 to 8 days and depend on the environment condition, where BSF would be life longer if it was in favorable conditions. Due to its shorter lifespan, female BSF would mate only once in lifetime, but could produce about 500 to 900 eggs, which enormously in quantity. Mating happen after 2 days, become BSF, become adults, and correspondingly laying eggs at a dry still near the food source. This took approximately 4 days of the egg to hatch and turn into larva. So during the larva stage, they took about 13 to 18 days before entering prepupa phases. However, they could extend their larva stage until 4 months due to low food availability and low temperature. So at this stage, feeding larva with food waste was the most significant part as larva would eat a lot of food during this phase. Then after larva stage, they will become prepupa for about a week. By this time, the prepupa would move away from food source and tend to find dry sleep for pupa phase. Subsequently, the prepupa become pupa. They would maintain the maximum size, which contain about 33% to 48% protein and 33% fats. Significantly, pupa and adult BSF would not eat any food waste during the stage where they actually rely on the fat stored in their body. Above all, normal duration of pupa become adults BSF was about 7 to 14 days, which also depend on several factors, and thus this made the life cycle of BSF was completed. Okay, in this program, firstly, what we did before we carried out is the distribution of food waste bin to the community. So we distribute the food waste to the distribution of food waste bin to community in Pura Kencana, which is among the household and also restaurants owner. So this program is actually had collaboration with SWM Environment Sendirian Berhad. And after that, the food waste will be carried, taken to solid waste research center in UTHM. This photo taken last year when we had actually finished construct the warehouse. It looks like the warehouse in the middle of paddy field, but this is not paddy, right? This is just bushes. Okay. So inside of the warehouse, we have the working area and also biopond. And according to the data that we gathered, uh, average of food waste generated in Pura Kencana is about 890 kilogram per month. So we had actually about 890 kilogram every month of food waste. And this food waste will be collected by SWM Environment Sendirian Berhad every Sunday and Thursday. And they will uh, took the food waste to the SWRC, Solid Waste Research Center in UTHM. So each biopond will be poured with 100 kilogram of food waste. Okay, so we have in our site actually we have 32 bioponds. So we can actually manage about 320 kilograms per day of food waste. Okay, and then after we pour 100 kilogram for each biopod, we will put about 3 to 5 kilogram of BSF larva, baby larva. Okay, so cover it for about 5 days to fasten the process of composting. And then, okay, this is, we call it insectarium, where we put the pre-pupa in the yellow tray here. So the pre-pupa will transform to adult, and at this stage, they will mating. Okay, so the egg collection will be collect every day. So from this egg, then we will wait until it becomes baby larva. Then the baby larva will be put into the food waste. Okay, so this is what happened in the biopond after about 8 days. Okay, after about 8 to 10 days. Okay, so we have here is the BSF L, the larva, and on the right side, the picture is the pre-pupa stage. So at this time, the larva become blackened and hardened. Okay, after that, it will transform. Okay, the larva ate excessive greedy on food waste, which could actually decrease the quantity of food waste in shorter time. They could eat most of food waste such as kitchen waste, rice straws, and district grains. This made them as an efficient food waste eater. At the same time, Rapid composting could be obtained by using BSF lava, which were ruthless feeders of decomposing organic material, and also can be used as the alternative food for the birds and also chicken. So based on previous research, BSF is one of the best sustainable waste management, which actually have high protein. The larva itself have the quality of protein and crude fat, which could establish as product of food for animal, namely chicken and also fish. So this is video showing they use the larva for the chicken meal. Okay, this is in our site. We have catfish. So the larva could also process to be dry larva and make them into supplementary diet fish meal. Okay. So other than that, the residue that produced from the treatment could be used as fertilizer in agriculture, which also reduce soil depletion. This we call it as FRAS, as it considered high nutrient and organic matter and help in reducing chemical fertilizer. So at the same time, BSF could control the population of houseflies naturally, which made it not affected to humans' health. And adult BSF would not eat food or bite, which also safe and easy for the people to manage them. Other than that, larva also contain high lipid, which made it good for biofuel production. And furthermore, BSF larva also not require a lot of technologies and technical skills of this species were self-harvesting. Okay. And we also giving free organic fertilizer to the community who participate in this program. And from the organic fertilizer, what we did is actually we have this organic farming. So this is organic vegetables in our site. So this is the first picture taken last year, and this is a picture taken currently, yesterday. So we have this organic farming in our site right now. And above all, BSF could act as a waste assimilator provider of resources and also provider for ecosystem. Particularly, this method decompose the organic waste in a natural way without manipulating nature life upstreams technology. So this showed that involved and it genuinely a safe mode